Hey, hello guys, welcome to Network Peaks. This is Tangadurai, and now in this video we are going to learn about BGP authentication. Okay, what does it mean? That means like let's say I have different BGP peers, whether it is respective of eBGP or IBGP, let it be whatever it is. Okay, this applicable for all the peering neighbors. Okay, what does it mean BGP authentication? Okay, so here let's say I'm taking router 5 and router 2. Okay, router 5 I'm enabling authentication for neighbor 2. Okay, whenever I'm going to pair with router 2, I should expect some password should be exchanged and should be received, which should be matched. Otherwise, unless the password is going to match from both these neighbors, our neighborship is not going to up. Okay, so let's say I'm going to use the password Cisco 123 on both these routers. Okay, let's go to the terminal and see how does it work. Okay, let's go to router 5 and let's verify first. Show IP BGP summary. I have one single peer with router 2, right, which is already up for 1 hour 3 minutes and receiving one prefix. Show IP BGP, which prefix that I am receiving. I am receiving 4.4.4.4, and also I should be having the reachability because this we have checked in our last video. I'm just checking whether everything is all right. Okay, so it is working. So let's get into that BGP authentication config. Before doing, let me see just what is current configuration that we have for BGP in R5. Also, let's see the same thing for R2. The config is very simple, and BGP uses the MD5, which is Message Digest 5 for authentication, because we have two things, right? One is clear text, okay, and we have something called MD5. Okay, these are the okay. MD5 is something called the hashing mechanism. Okay, if you give the password something Cisco 123, right? This MD5 algorithm, okay, this password will be put into this MD5 digest, MD5 digest, and this will be giving the hashing value, okay, which a normal people cannot understand what it is. Okay, only it is understandable by MD5. How it got hashed and how it has to be dehashed on the other end. Clear text means, okay, whichever the password that you are sending, it is going to carry as a clear text without any security. Okay, what is hashing? Because we are securing our password, what we are sending to R2 and what we are receiving from R2. Okay, why we have to secure that? Let's say this is internet, right? And over the internet we are having the connectivity between the R2 and R5. Anyone in the middle, an intruder, okay, can sniff our packet and see what I am sending and receiving, right? If I send my password in the clear text, this intruder will get what is my password, and he can start the neighborship on behalf of me stating his router 5, okay, to the R2, so that the session will be established because you know what is the password that I am using, so that he use my identity to start peering with R2, and also R2 will believe that okay, he is R5, right? So I don't want this to happen. That is why the authentication that I'm going to enable, and BGP supports only MD5, not clear text, which is a secure way to do it. So let's go towards CLI. So in R5, what I'm going to do, okay, let's go to router BGP35, and here I'm going to say neighbor 25002, and here I have to give my password, which is Cisco 123. Once I give this, okay, my neighborship with R2 will go down. Why? Because now I am till now I didn't have any authentication set for the neighbor R2, but this command expect R2 to authenticate with R5, that he also has the same password so that he can be securely communicate with R2, right? So until unless I do this configuration on R2, my neighborship will not be coming up. Okay, let's see what happens now. It has hold timer, right? So it will be waiting to hold timer to get expired. Clear IPBGP star. Okay, I have cleared my process. So my neighborship went down, and see here TCP is giving bad authentication notification, right? This says, okay, the authentication mismatch with our neighbor R2. Okay, so let's go to R2 until unless I configure the right password, or because even if you configure some wrong password, you are going to receive the same message. Okay, so let's go to R2 and configure it so that we won't be getting this messages on R5. Configure terminal, router BGP 500 and neighbor 25 0.0.0.0, password Cisco 123. Oh, sorry, there is a typo. It is neighbor 25005, right? And password Cisco, not a BGP. Neighbor password. That's it. Go to router 5 now. We won't be seeing that messages now, and we'll be seeing our BGP neighborship will come up shortly. Yes, it is up. All right. So this is how the BGP authentication will work uh, to have a secure peering with our neighbors. Okay. Hope this video helps you guys. So thanks for watching. See you. Bye.